The Business Review brings you top financial news developments influencing financial markets, international currencies, commodities, global commerce, tourism, and other economic events from around the globe.
Experts and scholars predicted that while the world economy will probably experience rehabilitative growth, China's economy will be operating with reasonable range under a new normal, adding that China could seize the time to turn crises into opportunities. The prediction was made in China at the 2021 China Economic Trend Annual Meeting in Beijing on January the 9th. Sheng Liun, deputy head of the National Bureau of Statistics, said at the meeting that such macroeconomic indicators as economic growth, employment, inflation, and international payments in the first 11 months of 2020 were better than those of 2019. He said that officials should not set too high a target, instead should concentrate on efforts on restructuring the ways of transition. While stimulating technical innovation, China must lay a solid foundation for the upgrading and high-quality development of industries. Meanwhile, Long Qiuqiang, deputy head of the Development and Research Center of the State Council in the government of China, said the biggest opportunity in the next few years of development is digitalization of the global economy. Against this background, China instituted an information technology revolution to make data a new production factor. Long said the global trade slid significantly last year due to the pandemic. China's exports was growing month by month, reaching 21.4 by November if calculated by the dollar. That was high growth that was not seen recently. He added that global cross-border investment had been plummeting for several consecutive years, but overseas investment in China was growing slowly. All these will better our high-quality development, he said, but this is what are opportunities in crises that must be turned into opportunities.
Xiaomi has been insisting on improving ecological chain development and adjusting developing pace in the light of the international environment. According to the co-founder and CEO of Xiaomi, Li, in the past 10 years, the development model of Xiaomi has promoted the development of China's manufacturing industry. And nowadays, with the efforts of Xiaomi staff and people from other information technology companies, the Chinese products are gaining increasing recognition and respect from all over the world. When asked about the ecological chain companies, Lei introduced that there are totally around 120 companies included in the ecological chain of Xiaomi, with 3 of them being listed. He added that as Xiaomi has completed industrial chain which cannot be covered by Xiaomi alone, so Xiaomi helped over 100 entrepreneurs to start their own businesses, and they have developed well over the years. When talking about the future of smartphones, Li believes that the function of smartphone will be further enriched. Many people call Li as China's Steve Jobs, and some people think it is a cheap imitation of Apple. Xiaomi's devices, development models, and promotion means are always been compared with those of Apple. Li said, the more people know about Xiaomi, the more people understand the difference between it and Apple. The external market of companies always faces great uncertainty, especially in 2020, when the COVID-19 outbreak badly hit the most part of the world. When talked about the uncertain factors for Xiaomi, Li said, when the risks are under control, it advances very fast, while when they feel the risks are uncontrollable, they become very careful. In this way, Xiaomi became one of the top 500 enterprises in the world in 2019, with only 9 years since its foundation in 2010, and now it has developed a variety of products. Li added that when the risks are controllable, Xiaomi always accelerates the development, and when the company is facing the uncertainty like what happened in 2020, it focuses on stability.
China's ambassador to Germany, Wu Ken, said that China and Germany registered steady and sustainable development of bilateral relations in the year of 2020, which was filled with hardships, with further strengthening of exchanges and cooperation between the two countries. In an exclusive interview with China Central Television on China's development of foreign relations in the new year, he noted that 2020 was extremely unusual as the international community was facing unprecedented challenges due to the pandemic, adding China and Germany were important economies and in major world powers with significant influence and have always upheld unity and cooperation. Ambassador Wu said that China had been Germany's largest global trading partner for 4 consecutive years, and Germany has long been China's largest trading partner in the EU. As China has brought the pandemic under control slowly, with its economy showing growth, pragmatic cooperation between China and Germany is also returning at a faster pace. To support the resumption of work and production, the two countries took the lead in opening a fast channel for personnel exchanges between the two countries in May. Wu noted nearly 3,000 employees of German enterprises and their dependents arrived in China, and not long ago more than 170 German companies participated in the Chinese government-arranged International Import Expo, ranking Germany the first among EU countries in terms of number of participants and the size of the exhibition area. Wu pointed out some new norms of mutually beneficial cooperation that complement each other's advantages have also driven in deep integration between the two economies. He said both China and Germany have joined COVAX to strengthen global cooperation in the fight against COVID-19. He noted China-EU relations are becoming more mature and the cooperation between China and the EU is becoming more global. Wu added that China will continue to try to promote cooperation with Germany to inject more positive energy in the global development.
US President-elect Joe Biden said on January 8th that Americans need more economic relief from the coronavirus pandemic now, and that he will deliver a plan costing trillions of dollars next week. Biden introduced several members of his economic team, spoke after data showed the US economy lost jobs for the first time in 8 months in December as a resurgent COVID-19 pandemic shuttered restaurants and other businesses. Biden called for raising the minimum wage to $15, a campaign promise, and for sending out $2,000 in direct cash payments. Democrats sought those cash payouts in the last relief bill passed in December, but only were able to get Republicans to agree to $600. He said that Americans need more direct relief flowing to families, small businesses, including finishing the job of getting people the $2,000 relief direct payment. $600 is simply not enough. He also said the proposal includes relief for state and local governments grappling with the pandemic, as well as new support for people who lost their jobs or cannot afford rent. Speaking to reporters as he nominated Rhode Island Governor Gina Raimondo to head the Commerce Department and Boston Mayor Marty Walsh to head the Labor Department, Biden said that his initial plan was for a bill under $1 trillion, but he said earlier that research showed taking immediate action, even with deficit financing, would help the economy.
This brings us to the end of this episode of the Business Review. We hope to see you again tomorrow with news of stock markets, economic conferences, commodities, currencies, regional and international financial news, and much more.